From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the news blast for this hour. The House narrowly voted Thursday to cut about $9.4 billion in spending already approved by Congress as President Donald Trump's administration looks to follow through on work done by the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, when it was overseen by Elon Musk. The package targets foreign aid programs and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which provides money for National Public Radio and the Public Broadcasting Service, as well as thousands of public radio and television stations around the country. The vote was 214 to 212. Republicans are characterizing the spending as wasteful and unnecessary, but Democrats say the rescissions are hurting the United States' standing in the world and will lead to needless deaths. Cruelty is the point, Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York said of the proposed spending cuts. The Trump administration is employing a tool rarely used in recent years that allows the president to transmit a request to Congress to cancel previously appropriated funds that triggers a 45-day clock in which the funds are frozen pending congressional action. If Congress fails to act within that period, then the spending stands. Under President Trump's leadership, your taxpayer dollars are no longer being wasted, House Speaker Mike Johnson said after the vote. Instead, they are being directed toward priorities that truly benefit the American people, such as military parades in Washington, D.C. The benefit for the administration of a formal rescissions request is that passage requires only a simple majority in the 100-member Senate instead of the 60 votes usually required to get spending bills through that chamber. So, if they stay largely united, Republicans will be able to pass the measure without any Democratic votes. Senate Majority Leader John Thune, the Republican from South Dakota, home of Secretary of Dog Executions Kristi Noem, said the Senate would likely not take the bill up until July and after it has dealt with Trump's big tax and immigration bill. He also said it's possible the Senate could tweak the bill. The administration is likening the first rescissions package to a test case and says more could be on the way if Congress goes along. Republicans sensitive to concerns that Trump's sweeping tax and immigration bill would increase future federal deficits are anxious to demonstrate spending discipline, though the cuts in the package amount to just a sliver of the spending approved by Congress each year. They are betting the cuts prove popular with constituents who align with Trump's America First ideology, as well as those who view NPR and PBS as having a liberal bias. Probably because liberals are intelligent and the conservative idiots in Congress don't know the difference. 4 Republicans voted against the measure: Representatives Mark Amodei of Nevada, Brian Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania, Nicole Maliotakis of New York, and Mike Turner of Ohio. No Democrats voted for the measure. The bill looked like it was in danger of going down, but 2 lawmakers, Representatives Don Bacon of Nebraska, here piggy, and Nick LaLota of New York, changed their votes to yes, allowing it to advance to the Senate. LaLota had an extensive conversation with Speaker Mike Johnson on the House floor, as Johnson could be seen trying to win him over. Afterward, LaLota called it private discussions to make sure my constituents will get what they need. Oh, they're going to get it all right. Bacon said he was reassured by House Republican leadership that PBS would be receiving funding for next year. He said he was also told that funding for the U.S.-led global response to HIV, known as PEPFAR, will not be affected. Because of these reassurances, I voted yes on H.R. 4, Bacon said. In all, the package contains 21 proposed rescissions. Approval would claw back about $900 million from $10 billion that Congress has approved for global health programs. That includes canceling $500 million for activities related to infectious diseases and child and maternal health, and another $400 million to address the global HIV epidemic. The Trump administration is also looking to cancel $800 million, or a quarter of the amount Congress approved, for a program that provides emergency shelter, water and sanitation, and family reunification for those forced to flee their own country. About 45% of the savings sought by the White House would come from 2 programs designed to boost the economies, democratic institutions, and civil societies in developing countries. Democratic leadership, in urging their caucus to vote no, said that package would eliminate access to clean water for more than 3.6 million people and lead to millions more not having access to a school. Those Democrats saying that these rescissions will harm people in other countries are missing the point, said Representative Lisa McClain, House Republican Conference Chair. It's about people in our country being put first. Well, tell that to the people who end up dead, Lisa. Tell that to them, Lisa. The Republican president asked lawmakers to rescind nearly $1.1 billion from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which represents the full amount it's slated to receive during the next 2 budget years. About 2/3 of the money gets distributed to more than 1,500 locally owned public radio and television stations. Nearly half of those stations serve rural areas of the country, such as places like, I don't know, Crawford County, Pennsylvania, Mercer County, Pennsylvania, Bradford County, Pennsylvania, Warren County, Pennsylvania, and elsewhere in Pennsylvania, which is mostly rural. Since when does the U.S. president have the authority to defund appropriations lawfully approved by the U.S. Congress? When did the president get the authority to wipe out programs that are saving lives? Trump does not care about the American people. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. As Governor Gavin Newsom said, Speaker Mike Johnson has abdicated his congressional authority. Plain and simple, Speaker Johnson is a total nitwit. We must speak out and resist when confronted by illegal and unconstitutional actions taken by the executive branch while Congress just rolls over and plays dead. But do so peacefully. That's the News Blast for this hour. Download the Live 365 app to take PEP Radio with you wherever you go. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.